Welcome back, Modified Crew, to the $2,200 FRS build. Today we're going to be putting a bunch of stuff on the car, and I believe we are going to go ahead and try to repair the front bumper using plastic weld. I've never done it before, seen it done before. Don't want to try to buy a new bumper, save some cash? Why not? Let's do it. Today's video is also sponsored by nobody. I just started, so why not? Let's just get to it. Enjoy the video right after this intro. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and install the new intake. This one's broken right there, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it with a good brand new one. Well, used, brand new to me. Got it for a great deal, 40 bucks, some guy off of OfferUp. Great place to find parts. Let's go and get to it. All right, next, so we're gonna go ahead and take the hood, and they took the sound dampening panel off the bottom of the hood, so we're gonna put that on there. Anything else that might need to be attached, and the cable to unlatch the hood is pretty much all tore up. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that and see if we could get that routed correctly. Latch isn't here yet, so we're just gonna go and get it ready, so when the latch shows up we could just throw that on.
You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In the notion of all this emotional. Let's be sure, I'm looking for something more.
So I got the hood liner installed. No biggie. Alright, just a couple push pins. Just a little helpful hint, guys. If you're rebuilding a car, a lot of these little plastic tabs and stuff can be a pain to source. Just buy a kit that's like full of a bunch of them. Get a good size kit so it has a good variety of everything you're gonna need. It really helps out if you got a car that's missing a lot of these tabs and pieces. So, very affordable way of doing it. Ran the cable here, already done. Underneath though, it was kind of a pain in the butt. Back down here, see, there was a big old plastic connector that you had to kind of run things through, and then getting it through the firewall. If I hadn't ran cables before, I would say it's hard. If you run it from the inside out, it's a lot easier to run the cable instead of trying to do it from the other side, because you can't see the entry point from back there. So I just fed it in the same way that I pulled it out, and that made it easier. All right, so next thing we're probably gonna do is go ahead and work on this bumper. We're gonna remove the bumper again. As I said, this is just mocked up. So we're gonna go and try to do some repairs on this front end here. I mean, it's not perfect, but this is a budget build. So we're gonna go and try to repair this crack. There's another crack down here. So it was hit right here on the right side of the car, and so it cracked it. But the bumper is still usable. I mean, is it perfect? No, but it's usable, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go and remove this and then start working on the bumper so we can get the bumper dialed in for mounting. All right, so we went ahead and plastic welded this whole thing, letting it dry for a second, but that's how it came out. I mean, obviously it's not going to be beautiful, but this is from the back side, so it looks exactly how I saw it on other tutorials, so I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I haven't seen the back obviously, but after it cures, it, you know, after it hardens, it should be pretty strong. So we'll go ahead and continue to do this on the upper crack, and that'll be done for the crack repairs on the bumper. All right, so here's the crack from the front. It's right here. It seems like it's held pretty strong. It was more of a tear, so getting it perfect is kind of hard. But yeah, we'll touch up paint, maybe fill the front end, and we'll be pretty good to go. I don't know if I want to do the whole crack repair on the front just because I don't want that blobby mess. We could sand it down, but then that would require painting and stuff like that. And we don't know if we're going to even utilize this bumper. So here's the top. Let's go and get at it. All right, guys, got the bumper back on the car here. Okay, so this is where the crack was, and you know, I'm actually quite happy with the way this turned out. It isn't perfect, and yeah, you can tell that there's a minor defect there. Oh, focus, camera, focus. All right, you can tell that there's a minor defect there, and that's gonna, that's acceptable. I'm okay with that. Normally, if you're not even looking for it, it's not gonna be that noticeable. This camera is set up to pick up high detail, so it's gonna be probably a little more noticeable on camera. And then the other crack is right here. Oh, there's my hand. All right, the other crack is right here, and this one can't even see it at all. So, we were able to utilize the bumper that was involved in a front end accident with minimal investment, guys. I mean, I spent 20 bucks on the actual kit to plastic weld this, and we still get to use the bumper. Is the bumper perfect? No. Does it have flaws? Yeah. But the rest of the car has flaws too, because the car is a few years old and has a few miles on it, so that's gonna be expected. So I'm very happy with the result. $20, and I get to reuse the bumper versus spending a couple hundred and then also spending another couple hundred to get it painted or finding a used one. And I will keep my eye out for a used bumper on a deal, but realistically getting one below $200 is going to be difficult, especially if it's color matched. All right, that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. I am super happy with the way this thing's turning out. Minimal investment, really good deal. And I mean, I still haven't bought any body parts for this car. I mean, the car was involved in a front end accident, 2,200 bucks, no parts, well, no body panels, bought. And we're rebuilding this thing together. I'm super happy, super excited about my purchase. And next video, there's some minor frame bending and stuff that took place, and we're gonna go ahead and take that apart, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna take measurements, and I'm gonna show you what I do to pull some frames if you don't have a frame puller. I'm excited to show you guys that one. It's going to be on next episode, and we'll just keep on going on the build. If you like the kind of content we have here on Modified Crew, feel free to subscribe. If you're already subscribed and like what we're doing, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out, and I will see you on the next one.
You're a